So, hi! We're playing an old favorite of mine today. I have been looking forward to this. We're playing Okami. And we're gonna start a new game. Do let me know if the sound needs adjusting or if anything seems wrong.
Okami.
Now, usually when I play a game that does not have any voice acting, I try to narrate and I even do voices, but this is an incredibly story-driven game, and as such, if I start talking, we're gonna sit here for hours. I mean, we are gonna sit here for hours, but we're gonna sit here for so much longer, just talking. So I'm gonna do my best to just let the story play on and see, paraphrase a bit what happens. So in the beginning we get this intro about Kamiki village and the threat of Orochi. Each year they sacrifice a young woman in order to be spared his wrath. And that's never a good idea, is it? It always seems to end up with, I don't know, no women left, or just, subservience. But fortunately for Kanmiki, all these years ago, there was a white wolf that helped them out. I didn't trust the wolf at first. We called the wolf Shiranui. And at first the people thought that Shiranui was allied with Orochi. So when Nagi tried to fight the wolf, he failed over and over. And Nami, a young woman, was chosen as the sacrifice. And Nagi tried to cross-dress and take her place so that he could face the great Orochi. It was a fierce battle indeed. But when all seemed lost, Shiranui, of all things, came and helped him. And once more the battle turned fierce. I am really summarizing this all for you because, as you can see, we already have a lot of talking. The first time I played this game, I remember sitting in the when the tutorial section begins, and I was like, ah, finally. Still, I'm going to upload this video to YouTube later on. So if you are interested in the story and it's going too fast for you to read, do check out my YouTube channel. I will get to it eventually. And Shiranui and Nagi fought together with the moon's blessing and slew the fearsome beast. And once they stood victorious, Shiranui sadly passed away. And the villagers were forever thankful to Shiranui and her sacrifice. They made a shrine and a statue in Shiranui's honor. And Nagi's sword became the seal that would protect the world from Orochi. And obviously someone's gonna fuck that things up, right? And that is where our story begins, 100 years later. Here's the legendary sword. Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished Red and Orochi. This one does not believe in it. And things go belly up right away. See, this is why you don't mess with spirits and mythological creatures, because what if you're wrong? And what if it is true? That's why you don't bother the fairies or disturb their circles. Or, go into holy shrines and then do century-old seals. They were put there for a reason. Respect that. I do apologize if there's any trouble with the video. As I looked over my last stream, I noticed that there is like a cut in the image, and there's unfortunately nothing I can do about that. I'm using a very cheap capture card. So I'm sorry if that bothers you. And here we have Sakuya, a wood sprite. Don't you hate that when it happens? The ancient prophecies of doom. Sakuya maybe losing power, but she will use what little she has to wake up Amaterasu. And there she is. Wonderful, wonderful Amaterasu. And as you can see, in the game's honor, my little avatar has the same markings. I designed my avatar to be much of a blank slate that I could customize for various games with ease. So as I play other games, I played Bayonetta yesterday, and during that my avatar wore Bayonetta's butterfly wings, and I've had some fun making various little things for my avatar. Ami is a bit tired. Gaze above you, Ami. The world's fucked. The tsunamis are raging, the mountains are crumbling. The beasts are roaming free. All of Nippon is terrorized and suffering. And the only thing that can bring light to the world is the goddess of the sun. And maybe one more. And here we have our little friend. It's Ison! The wandering artist. I mean, look how talented he is. He grew her cleavage very convincing. That's not very tasty, is it? And I think I have quite literally bigger problems to worry about. And Sakuya is sadly too weak to help us further. So now we gotta cut open that fruit and get the villagers' spirits to go free. We have to use a special power in order to reach it. But it's so dark, isn't it? It's way high up. We're gonna need some special power to get it. And right now we don't really have much to do. We can't go into the village. So all we can do is go into the tutorial section. It's been 20 minutes. I think I started at about 6 minutes into the stream, so it's 15 minutes or so of just exposition. That's why I don't want to talk over it. I don't want to narrate everything. Now, we're in some other dimension. Some wonderfully starry night sky. The first thing we're gonna do is save our game. So, let's save our game. Here's my previous saves. But right now we're going for a fresh one. And I gotta remember it. Give me a moment. I'm pretty sure that I prefer another. Oh, can't I fix that here? It's no. Ah, here we go. I can never remember if I prefer my controls inverted or not. I just know that sometimes I prefer another. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this feels better. Now the beginning of this game is pretty slow because they really go all out with the tutorial and are like, oh, here's how you break things. Here's how you jump. Here's how you attack. Here's how you save everything. And it gets a bit frustrating, especially if you played it before. But luckily the game is gorgeous, so I can enjoy just the walking through this whole area. Now we got a wall jump. There we go. So let's just commit some public destruction. Oh, come on. There we go. We got a holy bone. Oh, we got some nice stuff. Now we need to repair a bridge. Yeah, you can call her Abby. It's a good name. Now Isen tells you about the powers of the brush. Now Isen is painting for us, and he's painting up where the bridge used to be. And now it's back! The rejuvenation technique, we'll be seeing a lot of this. And Isen had to do a lot of work to do all of this. And he explains that once there was a singular god who had all 13 powers. But now all of them are split. And I wonder who this singular god could be. Now, once more, we have to use the rejuvenation brush, but this is way beyond the scope of what Isen can do for us. So let's check out here. Isen does his best to draw the missing star, and it's not like he's powerful enough to like create a star. I do love it when they have controls and exposition because it sounds so funny. That we can draw stars. And good grief, I love this design so much, this amazing dragon. Yomigami. Yomigami is basically going like, hey ma! I'm sorry I haven't called. hidden away in constellations. Now that's good for us, because now we can also use the brush of rejuvenation. Yes, who could master this god technique? And Itsun doesn't believe anyone could fix this, because it's a celestial thing. Because drawing a bridge, everyone can do that. Now let's just use our thick brush and just cover this up. And as you can see in the corner, my pot of ink is running out, so we only have so much ink, but you really have quite a bit of it. And now we have a wonderful story, River of Stardust. And Itsun is in a bit of denial. I love Itsun. There's a lot of growth in this game. But he's so annoying in the beginning. And we got a little bit of a revival item. That's always nice to have. And whenever we eat food, we get a little bit more full. And once we're full, we can revive when we die mid-battle. There's not much to do in the beginning here, it's very linear, the tutorial section. And then finally we get here. The Cave of Nagi. And once more, we gotta fix things. Yes, it was, Itsun. Thanks for noticing. And now we got our next constellation. We get them quickly in the beginning. I love this little rat. It has Moxie. Tashigami. And Tashigami as well. It's basically going, yeah, hi Ma. Yeah, I'll be glad to help. I just hid away for a bit. Tashigami will be giving us a sword ability. No, Power Slash. And Isun is starting to put together the pieces. Now, in order to do the Power Slash, you just draw a line. And Aizen just decides that he's gonna tag along until I've gotten all of the 13 brushes. Totally no ulterior motives. Yeah. Before I go, I just want to explore a little bit. There we go. Oh, I don't think I missed anything. No. I just need to cut this path open. And we accidentally cut down a tree as well. We get our first battle. And when you hit certain enemies, they go dark and black and white. And when that happens, you can use a Power Slash technique. Once the game gets going, you'll start getting... I can't do it now. You can get extra items if you use the right techniques at the right time. But usually it's just an extra bit of damage. So that's the worst of the tutorial section. It gets old very quickly. Because as you can see, they really go through every little bit of information that they have for you. So the first battles are very, very easy. Right. I feel like the game shows its age at the moment because backtracking isn't really a thing in many games at this point. Usually when you clear a map or a dungeon or something like that, most games these days, they just let you return to either through a prompt or through a shortcut. And right now I'm really feeling why that is. Because this is kind of dull. I've been through all of this. I only threw in 2 fights to make it interesting. So now we gotta fix this by cutting it down and restoring the village. I do love these cutscenes of everything returning to life. Isn't that very, very pervy of you? I think Isun is the only pervert character that I have ever liked. I mean, that's because he's got a lot of other things going for him. But you know, the trope of the pervert, one of the worst in anime. Now there's something wrong. The villagers aren't doing so hot. Restore the world, or well, the village. Got them a little bit better. But things are wrong. Alison is getting worried for good reason. And Ison suggests that we go up to some high ground. And that sounds like a great idea. Yes, Ison, you said already. Just give me a few moments, will you? If only the sun were out to light our way. And well, let's just make a sun. And Ison dubs our power the Celestial Brush. Now I should be checking to see if the villagers are okay. But well, one of them doesn't seem to want us here. This is Mr. Orange. And he looks at Amy and he sees a white wolf. Because this is what Amy looks like to most people. No divine instrument, no markings. Just a cute white pup. And she's adorable and I love her. He doesn't think that she looks smart though. And she takes offense to that. He's just telling it like it is. You know, that's not actually a defense, is it? That's just an excuse. And here we go. We got some demons. Ethan is gonna take them all on. Weaponized old man. We're gonna make quick work of these guys. There we are. And defeating them restored some of the nature. I got us some belief points. We got some praise. I'm sure you can tell by my accent, but I'm a non-native English speaker. And this game was the first time I ever heard of anything called divine intervention. So that's a phrase that I learned through video games, and I think that's a bit of fun. So Ethan points out that at this point in time, the gods have gone so weak and so insignificant, and even when they appear in front of people, they just look like something mundane. In the case of Amy, she looks like a regular white wolf. I got some seeds. And of course there's more talking. The talking does not end, I tell you. We're 46 minutes in. And we're still getting very basic tutorials, like how to open a menu. And I really think that this is where the game shows its age in a bad way. It's really not it's not quick to get into. That frustrates me a lot. And here we got something that I can dig up. It's a wooden horse, I hate them. Let's just destroy that. And here we have some... oh, now they all ran away. Let's have them land again, so that we can feed them with the seeds that we just found. And I do love these little scenes. They're very adorable. Here's the thing though, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing, it's just pretty. And if I press the A button, nothing happens. If I press the B button, nothing happens. If I try to move around, nothing happens. I gotta skip it with the start/plus buttons. And that weirded me out so much when I first played it, because I sat there and just waited for the cutscene to be over. And Mr. Orange isn't doing too good. This is one of our friends, Komosu. And when you talk to him, he sees a wild beast behind us. And this starts a time challenge. And I got a demon fang from it. And Komosu is one of the few who actually sees things. And we went for 14 seconds. Let's see if we can do that faster. Maybe if we do it without the brush. Because as good as it is, it does take a little bit of time. We're still good on time on damage. Oh, that's even worse. See, if you beat him at, I think you gotta go for 13 seconds. Then he gets very impressed. So let's try one more time. I got 2 at once. So that should help. "11 seconds. That should be good." And he's one of the few who recognizes us as a being beyond the norm. And that gives us a bit of praise. And we want praise because that's what we're gonna use to get our various power-ups later. And here's a little thing sticking out of the ground. And that little thing increased our godhood. Now, godhood in this is like... there's no combo meter, but this is kinda like it. And the godhood resets if you take damage, but if you go long enough during a battle, you get a little icon in the corner. And that icon will show how many hits you can take without taking damage. And these two are Camille is seeing a white wolf. And she thinks it's cute that the wolf looks like the statue they had. But Camellia, she can see our divine instrument, and later on she will point out that we have red markings, and I love that. It's a common trope in many fancy things that children are the only ones who can see otherworldly things out of humans. Children and those who have somehow been blessed or sometimes cursed. Because children don't have this self-defense mechanism of, it's probably nothing. And I really like that, actually. Now we have our various little friends here. We have Mushi's mama. And she points out that I shouldn't be growing out. I shouldn't be digging up her crops. A little mushy on the other hand. He thinks that Hayabusa, his little doggy, is better than me. Because he digged up 9 turnips. He wants to see if we can get all... Well, he wants to see if Hayabusa can get all 10. But I wanna get all 10. I wanna get Mushi's praise. But if we start... Mama gets a bit sad. Or angry. So we gotta... Come on. We gotta cover her in ink. So that she gets stunned. And I always struggle with this one. Ah, come on. There we go. And I'm struggling a bit with the camera at the moment. Oh, I think it resetted. Did it? Yeah, it resetted because I took too long. Maybe I don't want the camera inverted. We'll see if that helps. Oh, come on. Oh, it kept biting the bird instead. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Come on. Come on! No, I don't want to cut her, I just want to blob her. Oh, stop it, you little bird. Cameras are not working with me at the moment. I usually like to just cover her between every turnip. Just to be on the safe side. We got 9, so we only got 1 left now. And that got us the weird shaped turnip. Oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. I wonder how that logic works. That got us some more belief, some more praise. I just want to get this. And here's one of my favorites. It's Mrs. Orange. I love her. She's one of the few who's nice to us from the beginning. I am so weak to nice old ladies in games. As soon as they call the player character dear, I will die for them. Now she's a bit annoyed with her work because she's doing the laundry and her drying pole is gone. Now that we can't have that. Granny needs help. Yay. Good for her, good for her. But still, it's all wet. And now she wants the sun to come closer. Which is like, Granny, I love you, but that's quite a tall order. Like, celestial bodies are where they are, and moving them doesn't feel like a good idea. And who cares, I'll gladly help Granny. Yeah, I want some cherry cakes. And now she's happy. And I love her. And here we got another one who's nice to us. It's Kushi. And she already knows Isun because Isun is a pervert and he loves the ladies. Which means that maybe Susano should help her. And again, the tutorial is gonna talk to us and tell us to keep going. Talk to me. And Susano likes his sword and he likes his sake. And he's a bit of a loner. I mean, these days we just call them insults. Now let's save, because I really don't want to do the tutorial again. It's so long. We're gone for an hour. And we barely started. Oh, it's so frustrating. And here's where Susano lives. And Isun is not impressed. Let's see here. Here we go. The Great Warrior Susano. It's not even spelled right. No, I think it's right. He is a warrior. And if we try to leave the village, we got this blockade. Isn't that annoying? So let's see what happens with Susano here. He doesn't appear to be home. He has some broken swords. He does not clean his room, apparently. So let's go down into the basement. Into his little meditation room. I don't think... Yeah, let's wake him up. Well, let's see if we can just rudely awaken him. Nope. We cannot do anything. Now that we talked to all the villagers, we should check to see if Sakuya is doing better. So as you remember, she used her powers to revive them. And she's the protector of this village, so she'll probably be happy to know if they are alright or not. She does not have anything to say. I have to admit that I am not sure where you need to go right now. But Mr. Orange appears to have recovered. So let's check up here and see if he is feeling better after we threw him off the platform. He appears to still be mad at us. Mr. Orange is a bit worried about Konohana, Sakuya's tree. So let's see if that triggered the whole thing, because now I think we talked to all the villagers. Still not? No? Alright, maybe we need to talk to the... Didn't we talk to the merchant? We talked to him. We talked to Kushi. We couldn't wake Susanna up. There we are. I think he's... I mean, I'm not gonna deny that the demons might have something to do with it, but I don't think getting rid of the demons is gonna help him get rid of the folder all on his own. We got a second enemy and we've made short work of that one. There we go. And now we gotten enough praise to level up some stuff. And I really don't like all this tutorial stuff, honestly. It gets old quick. It feels better at least. And he thinks that Susanoo should be able to help us. And now we can try and wake him up. Lazy bastard. Wake up! There we go. He sure looks like it. But Amy looks to be happy to see him. No one likes his son. And now we just gotta bring him to the boulder. Because if he's not gonna go there himself, he just gotta have to do all the work. Now let's see if he actually is training. Guess this does not look like training. He's just drinking some sake. Yeah, I mean, I can relate to that at least. It's like, today's ruined. Let's just not do anything. And he thinks that he needs more sake. And if that's what he needs, then let's just get him some sake. And she needs her mill to be fixed. So let's go and take care of that. I love how charming the animations are in this game. Yay! I do like that Ami gets some pettings. We're just gonna eat her goods. She won't mind. And now we get some sake. And don't worry, Amaterasu is definitely old enough to drink. But also responsible enough to know that this time might not be a good idea. And now he finally feels like he can do some actual training. But he needs help. So I'm gonna do the work for him to give him some confidence. There we go. You're so strong, Susanoo. And now it's all fired up. That's what confidence does for you. And he has no idea how that happened. And now he's all nervous. Now people have expectation vocabulary. I don't think he'll be okay. Sakuya! I'm glad she's doing well. But she's still not doing too well, poor thing. And her tree is all withered and weak. But if she doesn't get help, she will die. She wants us to travel and rejuvenate the Guardian saplings. They got too close to us. Oh, famous last words. At least he's upfront about his deceptions. And now it feels like the game is actually beginning. Only 1.5 hours into the play. Let's do some shopping. We don't have much money, but we still want to buy some seeds, some herbs, some meat, and some fish feedbacks. And now let's go. Here we are in Shinshu Field. That is all wrong, ain't it? I mean, all this. That's not how it's supposed to be. Oh, we gotta figure out a way to revive the trees. These cursed zones freaked me out the first time I played. So I was a real scaredy cat back then, and if you go into them, it's all terrible! If you stay here too long, you lose health and ink, and you're eventually completely powerless. So we can't go anywhere in that area, and this poor bugger, he's even petrified. So we're gonna go over here. Here we got the little friend, the nameless man. Oh, that's a mood. And there's a crystal ball that makes plants grow in Hana Valley. And that's where Susano went. So there's a thing that can make things bloom, and Susano is there. That's reason enough for me to go into the valley. And ain't this just a beautiful place? It's all dead and abandoned. Okay, so we get some stuff here. And there's demons partying. Now let's just make short work on these. And as you can see, I used too much ink, and now I am a regular white wolf for a bit. So, while the celestial bright techniques are very nice to use, you can't just rely on them entirely. Because once they're gone, your powers are gone. You lose your weapon, you lose your ability to use the brush. That's no good either. And the curse zone here is so strong that even defeating the demons won't help. So we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. And there's these creepy trees that throw things at you, and I hate them. Look at them. Oh, terrifying. But we can't stun them. If we hit it back. There we go. Let's just run past it. And here we got some defaced mural. It's probably not how it's supposed to look. And we got ourselves a new enemy. These guys, I remember having such problems with them when I started playing. Sorry about that. There's some technical glitches here. But it looks like we should be alright. Now he's gonna attack us with some annoyances, but if we make him blind by covering him in... I'm so sorry for the technical issues. Like I said earlier, my setup is really cheap, so I can't entirely trust it. And I hate that. Oh, come on! Is it just gonna do that when I try it? Let's just hope for the best. I am so sorry. It appears to happen when I fight. Okay, I'm gonna get through this fight and see if it persists. I'm so sorry about the issues. They don't seem to persist past the fight, so I wonder if something is up for that. But why? I don't really understand. I will keep playing as if nothing happened. But if... Oh, he wants to hide. But if this keeps going, I'm gonna have to take a break and see if anything needs fixing. Unfortunately, I think it's a hardware issues. It's like most streamers suggest getting one of these capture cards that cost like over $100, over $200 sometimes. I don't have that kind of money. So the one I have, it's about $20 worth. So I'm really running a budget setup here, and sometimes it's clearly noticeable, and it can be frustrating. And here we go, a little sapling. And some water. So this smells like Sakuya. So let's see here. If there's anything on this road that we can help. A foul beast indeed. A sleepy little bear. I think it's a good thing that he is fighting a sleepy bear, because I really think he will not survive otherwise. Exploding implosion. It's the only attack he has. Poor thing. It's just sleeping. And there he goes. Amy is not particularly impressed. Now we got a big orb thing, and if you remember the mural that we restored, there was the sun shining upon the orb. So let's see what we can do with it. No. Out of the way. And then we're gonna get it up here. No. Like so. And then out of the way. Out of the way. Like so. Beautiful little fountain. Yeah, this seems way too elaborate. So now we just gotta make sure that the sun is shining. Good thing we have powers. There we go. Good thing that we found another lost one. And we need to draw 2 stars this time. We get an instrument playing monkey, Sakigami. And gives us the ability Green Sprout. You can probably guess what that does. We can make things bloom. So let's draw a circle. And then we get one of these wonderful cutscenes again. And nature is restored to the valley. So, finally I have a little nature instead of just cursed zones and withers. Of course, the demons aren't too happy about it. There we go. That's so much easier. See the ones with the drums? You can't fight them like I did the first battle, but as you saw, that took a lot of time. But if you manage to place yourself so that when they pop up, you are behind them, they get confused, and then you can use that against them. I wanna use some seeds with this little piglet. Look at it! Oh, it's so cute. And once again, nothing happens in these cutscenes. They are just here to be pretty. So you gotta skip that. And now they're all happy. Now we can use Bloom to get rid of these things. Oh, thank goodness for that. We can also use Bloom on the ground. And the easiest way to do that is zoom out and then use the thick brush. Now we got some green bits of tips that I'm not gonna read. Let's continue to take care of this whole valley. Come on, throw things. There we go. And we're gonna go up here for just a second. Sometimes you find these little things. When you do, you should dig. Oh, you see a clover. The studio that made this is called Clover Studios, so that's why one of the collectibles or one of the things that you can search for is a clover. Come on, come on, come on. And we can also use bloom on these trees. Come on. I'm right here. And there we go. And if you aim it right and you use bloom, you can get both trees at the same time. And that's a nice little thing to do once in a while, especially as you can run out of ink as I just did. Speaking of, we should be... We have some more... We can upgrade our ink pots. And that's all we have right now. I believe is the main currency, or praise is the main currency throughout the upgrading function. I actually really like these enemies, the basic grunt monkeys. All of them are musical in nature. And I think that's very cute. And now I can restore the little piece of land here. Without the curse ruining anything. So let's just make sure that all the trees in Hana Valley get to bloom. And we're out of ink. Oh look, it's a little monkey. Let's feed the monkey. They eat seeds. They're so cute. Once again, completely pointless cutscene. Feeding the animals is something that you want to do whenever you can, because it is part of the 100% of the game, and you really don't want to go around like, oh, I missed one flock of birds, and you're sitting there with 98% complete in your log. And you have no idea where the birds are. I think that's all of them. And that gets us a chest. Way back up there. There's also another clover over here. So let's just take care of that just real quick. I really like it when Amy runs. I played Bayonetta yesterday, and I pointed out that the influence of Okami is visible in Bayonetta's panther form. Because just like Amy, she has this trail of foliage after her. I think that's really, really wonderful. I got a solar panel unit. That'll keep us a bit more healthy eventually. But now let's move on back to Shinjuku. And see if we can't help that little sapling too. What? Another one here. More tutorial. There's so much talking and so much tutorial nagging, I almost want to call it. And these things here, these scrolls that float around, they're enemy bubbles. There we go. If you don't want to fight enemies, you just have to avoid the scrolls best you can. But now we can finally get to the sapling and use bloom on it and restore Shinjuku. It's beautiful. I got a lot of praise. And a little treasure chest. And even Sakuya seems to be doing better. Now there's one place that I want to go to before we do anything else. Let's go in this direction. Let's just go past this demon skull. And here we have one of these things. An old gate that is entirely cursed. If you go through this, you end up doing a series of battles. And once you have beaten enough of them, you can clear the area with entrance. But what we're interested in is this dojo. Because we have Onigiri Sensei. Isn't he nice? We want to study. And we can't afford it. I want to buy the Fleetfoot God technique. So we're gonna have to get some gen. So let's start by doing this. Him here. And now there's more. And then there's one last, I think. There we go. But we're just short. I needed 500 yen more. That's not much, is it? We should be able to get 500 yen from... Let's feed these horses. They eat herbs. And we're just watching the meat now. We should be able to get 500 more with just 1 or 2 fights. Come on. And I want to get some double thanks. If you defeat them with a regular attack and they are not, you know, like this, and if they aren't bisected by your attack, and the frame slows down, you can use certain breath techniques to finish them off and get these demon fangs. And they are important because later on you can buy powerful accessories and tools and things like that. So you want to do that as often as you can. Get them thanks. And now we can afford the Fleetfoot skill. Why am I so adamant to get that? Because it's a dodge function. You have to buy the dodge function. Hi, Sensei. Let me learn how to dodge. Onigiri Sensei scares me sometimes. Now we gotta train and train and train and train and train and train. And unlike the other techniques, I don't think you actually... Oh no. Yes, I understand, I understand. Fleetfoot is good because you can speed up directly after it. Now, I don't think with the other techniques, you can sort of clear the class, so to speak. But with Fleetfoot you don't get that option because it's literally just move. Now I feel a bit more comfortable moving around. Oh, we're gonna feed the piggies. I think they use seeds. Look at it! For a moment. We're done. Now, I love the music in Shinshu Fields. There's quite a lot to do here. There's a few curse zones up here. There's a few NPCs to talk to. Yes, I know about feeding. I've fed so many things. And there's a few quests to make as well. That wasn't enough. How about that? There we go. As you can see here, we have a crack, but we don't have the skills to punch that open yet. I love that they have like neon signs to show you where you can go. Now, things you're supposed to do right now is clear some quests, get some more celestial brushes, talk to some people, get some exposition, and then return to Kamiki village. And I think that for now, we're gonna call it a day. It's almost midnight where I live, and I'm trying to have a somewhat regular sleep schedule. But this has been fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely weekend.